Come on in. I feel very Mr. Rogers. Instead of changing my shoes and putting on my cardigan, I got to change my glasses. And I just got a message from someone looking for me. Sorry, y'all. I'm actually using a new software. I'm going to pull this up on. Oh, I see it. Yes. Okay. I'm looking at it on my phone. Hot diggity dog. I'm going to get this shared to both my groups. All right, we're doing it, y'all. Hot dog. I am so excited. I'm trying out this new, new to me, I guess, live stream. Um, I don't even want to call it software because that's like not what it is. Um, but ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I just pinched my finger on my glasses case. Um, yeah, what is it? It's a web-based thing that you can live stream from, and it's free. Because it was really important to me to figure out a solution where I could be on camera and have slides, and just wait, y'all, I can bring people on as well. So I'm really excited about that. I have no idea if I'm gonna see comments or not. Not sure, because this is all brand new. So I will pull this up on my phone. I see I've got two people watching right now. So Carol's here. Say hey when you come on in. Carol, I saw that you messaged me. I promise I will message you after this. Um, I have a I what a good problem. I have a lot of messages to return. Like my inbox has been like blowing up today just from like some of y'all and friends. So good problem, but definitely need to get back to some people. So it's on my to-do list. Ooh, I see the comments. You guys can't see it right now, but I'm in like this magical little studio is what I'm in on my computer, and I see y'all's comments. So I don't even have to look at this on my phone. As Dr. Phil would say, it's a changing day in my life, right? Okay, so we're gonna keep the screen like this. You've got me, you've got my slides. If at any point I feel like my slides are way more important than my face, then I'm gonna, I'll make those the full star of the show. Um, but I figure we just do it side by side. So you can see me and you can see the slides. Okay, without further ado, let's just dive right in because I've got a lot to cover, y'all. A lot. So before I like officially get the training started, feel free to share this with, an upline, a downline, a sideline, your team group, um, a business bestie, whoever you feel could benefit from this information. And the replay will be available here on Facebook for 30 days. But I'm also going to download this and I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. Did you know I have a YouTube channel? Well, I do. So I'll put it there and it will be there forever and ever. All right, we're doing this. Okay, so tonight's training is called Why Isn't Anyone Engaging with My Content? Isn't that the $1,000,000 question? And so I would feel free to drop in the chat if you're feeling up for it. I'd love to know if anybody ever spent 20 minutes like writing a post and then you hit the button, like you put a lot of time and effort into it. You're like, I care about this post and I want it to be great. So I'm like reading it and rereading it and editing, and then you feel really good about it. You hit post and maybe you only get like 3 likes, no comments, 3 likes, or maybe 0 likes. So when that happens, most people like to blame the algorithm. But tonight, I really want to challenge that idea because I don't think that the algorithm is the biggest reason that your engagement is low. Okay, so now you know where we're going. I'm telling the truth. Tonight is a real, raw, honest Melina, and I'm going to try really hard to not like go too far off script, but I get really passionate, I think is the right word. I get really passionate when talking about social media engagement. So I'm just going to be passionate. Okay, so people often say things, and maybe you yourself have said these. Facebook is hiding my post, or I need more followers. I need better graphics. Like, I wish I was a better Canva designer, or I need to post more often. And those are things that might have some impact on, your engagement, but they're not usually the biggest issue. Not usually the biggest issue. The real problem is that social media is and was designed for us to be social. So, how many of you, and feel you can answer out loud at your house, or you can drop it in the comments, your prerogative, but who here has opened Facebook, made their post, and then immediately closed the app and went on about their day? I'm sure many of us. I know I'm guilty of it. But our audience notices when we're only there to talk at them, and they also notice when we're there to connect. Oop, I accidentally went backwards. Okay, so here are 3 reasons that your engagement is low. Number 1, you are posting more than you are participating. So if all people ever see is your content, you're actually missing opportunities to build relationships. Number 2, your posts don't invite conversation. I'm going to pause on that one for a second, because I hang out in a lot of people's groups, and I am a great Facebook scroller. Like, I will scroll while I'm blow drying my hair. I will scroll before I go to bed. I might even scroll from the bathroom. A lot of us are guilty of that. Back in the day, we used to read the shampoo bottles, and now we just look at stuff on our phone when we go to the bathroom. And what I see a lot of things, but I would say the thing I see the most are posts from people who want to sell something, but their post does not invite any sort of conversation. There is literally nothing there for people to hop in the comments and start any sort of conversation with you. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying you, the poster. There's nothing there for people. So what I see a lot of, and this is just a very broad generalization, I guess. This is someone's post. Here's the new thing I sell. We have something new. Here it is. Instead of, and I'm gonna lean in hard to my home fragrance world, because that is where I where I used to be, and where I truly thrived in direct sales. What if you actually start a conversation that pertains to the product that you're sharing? So my example would be fall fragrance, because I think a lot of people, me included, are starting to kind of transition from our summer scents to our more fall scents. I love a cozy smelling home, whether it be cozy because it's those great pumpkin apple bakery scents, or cozy because it's those linen, woodsy, earthy fall scents. So if my product was something fall scent related, maybe instead of going, hey, here's the new thing, alert, new thing, I might share that picture of that thing and say, when do you transition from summer scents to fall scents at your home? Or how early is too early to start melting fall scents? I saw that on Facebook literally yesterday in someone's stories. And I replied to their stories and I said, I've been melting fall scents since July. And that's the truth. So people respond to conversations, not announcements. And the bulk of the like product related posts that I see, and I'm not in everybody's group. I don't see everything that gets posted on Facebook, but I'm in a lot of groups. And the bulk of what I'm seeing are announcements. Alert, alert, alert. Here's the new thing. And that's not inspiring anyone to jump in a conversation with you. Okay, number 3. And this is a big one too. You're waiting you're waiting for people to engage with you instead of creating engagement. And this is where a lot of people will get stuck. They think, "Oh, when people start engaging with me, then I'll engage more." Instead, I'm challenging you to go first. And you're like, "Wait, what do you mean?" Okay, I'll tell you. So just go, actually, we'll pull up Facebook on my phone. Go to Facebook and hold on, I want to make sure you guys can see this because people, hey Danielle, because people get, and hey Becky, I see you are here. People get real bent out of shape about Facebook, the news feed these days, because when you just open it, it defaults to whatever. Right now, it's NFL on Fox. I don't follow them, but Mark Zuckerberg knows I like football, obviously. Um, but if I just scroll, I'm going to see it. I might see things from pages I follow and friends that I have, but I'm going to see a lot of other things that Facebook's just deciding to show me. But there is this magical, let's see if I can, magical little button that says friends. I know I confused my camera. If you hit friends, it's only going to show you people that you are friends with. So before you post anything on social, go get in the friends tab and go love on some people's posts. Go comment, go see what people are up to. Go look, see whose birthday it is today, and go post on their, I want to say wall because that's what we used to call it, but go post on their timeline and say happy birthday, or send them a message to say happy birthday, or send them a voice note to sing happy birthday. It's your prerogative. But like, give more than you take. Go be social, then go post your thing, and then go be social some more. Okay? Y'all with me? I feel like I'm on the verge of getting real soapboxy, and I won't apologize because you know what? I care, y'all. I care. I want to see y'all have like amazing social engagement. It is fun. It is fun when you have people to like play and laugh and be silly with on the internet. It makes like it just makes the day more fun. Whether they're buying anything or not, it just puts you in a good mood. And when you're having all these conversations, having a lot of good conversations, that does open the door to sell, or dare I say, book parties. Whoa, parties. What a concept. Or invite people to learn more about your team. Okay, let's keep it moving. So I have a daily engagement rhythm for you. I'm very excited. And side note, I was watching something on TikTok earlier, a comedian, and he was talking about in 1987 being a young boy and hearing the song The Rhythm Is Gonna Get You by Gloria Estefan and being terrified that the rhythm was one day gonna get him. It was the funniest thing. It was like 3 minutes long. I watched the whole thing, and I won't try to recreate it because I'm not a comedian. But man, it made me chuckle. But here's the thing, I don't want you to be afraid of the rhythm. I want you to embrace the rhythm because you should want the rhythm to get you and you should want to get into a rhythm. Okay, that's squirrel number 1. All right, so this is what I recommend if you only have 10 minutes. And we're going to break all these down, but feel free to grab a screenshot or write these in your notes, whatever makes you happy. So the 4 C's, we're going to care, we're going to comment, we're going to connect, and then we're going to create. So let's walk through what that looks like. So before you try to reach new people or before you try to get people engaging with you, with what you're sharing, like go ahead, take care of some people, show some people some love. So reply to any comments. So if people have been commenting on things you've shared, personal page, business page, group, I don't care, wherever, go reply to those comments. We'll talk a little bit more about um, replying to comments in just a few. Go check your DMs. Do you have messages? Y'all, I legit have, it says I have 20. I have 20 messages, and that's probably not even right because I feel like Facebook is often wrong about how many messages I have, but I have 20 right now. So who do I think I am that I can go post something in my group or on my page to say, hey, new thing, come buy it, if I haven't like taken care of the people who are already interacting with me? And then go reply to any story responses that you get, or go just reply to some people's stories. Go get lost in the stories for a couple minutes. This is so important. All right, next is comment. So go visit 3 to 5 people's pages. Leave comments that make people feel seen. So instead of something like, oh, love it, you could say like, oh, I've experienced this too, dot, 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 and keep going. Or, oh, what happened next? Tell me more. Yeah, go love on some people. Next is connect. So with connect, we are going to go start one conversation. You can do that replying to a story, checking in with someone, welcoming a new group member, following up with a past customer. It says old customer, and I don't know why I typed old. I don't actually like that word. I mean, I like it for some purposes, but not an old customer, but a past customer. Go congratulate someone. Just like really get in the rhythm of having at least one conversation every day. You can do it. And then last but not least, you can create. So now you can go make your post. But before publishing it, before hitting that post button, ask yourself, would I respond to this? Does it include a question, a story, an opinion, something relatable? And when I say opinion, like, I don't mean like hot topic opinions. I mean like maybe like I'm trying to think of something really good. Sauerkraut doesn't belong on hot dogs, and that's the hill I'm willing to die on. Like, let's keep it light and keep it fun and let's just keep it light. So if it doesn't include a question or a story or an opinion or something relatable, adjust it before you hit that post button. Ooh. All right, let's talk about the secret that most people miss. And I'm going to pause. I need a sip of water. Becky said, girl, get up in that box. I'm in the box. I'm on the box. Like, I am the box. Okay. I am the soapbox. Stick with me, kids. Y'all will learn some fun things. Okay. So I've spent the last little bit talking about engagement. And now I want to show you what I think is the most overlooked engagement tool on social media. You can see it on the slide, y'all. The comments. Not because they increase your, numbers, but because they build relationships. Like my Kick It Clubbers, y'all already know. Y'all already know because you are posting engagement content every single day, and people are responding to it. They are telling you like, okay, today was about records, right? Today today was like records or albums because not everybody, in this world knows what a record is or has listened to a record. But I come from the 1900s where we definitely had records. We had records, we had cassettes, we had CDs, we had uh, MP3 files, and now all my music lives in my phone on something called Spotify. I pay every month to rent these songs. But um, y'all are posting like super fun, silly, you know, things to get people talking. And you have the opportunity to reply to their comments and keep the conversation going and build that relationship. So I want to help you stop overthinking your comments, and start having more conversations. So, something new is in the shop. And guess what? If you're in the Kick It Club, if you're one of my inner circle members, it's free. It's $0, and I'll send you an email after this training to let you know your special magical code to get it for $0. Everybody else, you guys, it's on sale for $5. Yeah. Um, so if you've ever stared at someone's post knowing that you want to leave a comment but have no idea what to say, this is for you. um, if you're one of those people who are like, I don't know what to say, so you just hit like or love instead, or you type cute or congratulations or love this and move on, this is for you. The truth is that comments are one of the simplest ways to build relationships on social media. They help you stay visible. That's a big deal. They strengthen connections and they create opportunities for meaningful conversations. And maybe you just need a little inspiration to get started. Hello, inspiration is here. Okay. So like I said, I've added something new to the shop and I'm excited about it. I'm so excited about it. It is called Comment Like You Mean It, because you do mean it. And it's going to be your go to guide for thoughtful, genuine comments that help you engage with confidence instead of overthinking every single response. I just heard from someone over the last week and a half that they're like, I don't know what to comment. So I just hit like instead, or I just hit love. Um, I got you, boo. So this guide is built around the idea that even like a simple comment can make someone feel seen, and that small conversations will create big momentum. So before we got there's more training to do, but I'm excited. I had to just pause and tell you about this. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 levels of commenting. Because if you're like, no, Melina, I don't want to give you $5. I really don't want to. Um, you're still going to walk away learning how to comment better. So the first level is react. This is level 1, and this is where most people stop, but I'm going to show you how to get to level 4. So your level 1 comments are the quick and easy responses. Those are the love this, amazing, a bunch of crying emojis, or, I call them praise hands. The praise hands saying, so good. Those are fine, right? You tried, right? You tried. But let's talk about level 2. These are the comments of affirmation. So things like, that looks amazing. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. You always share the best ideas. What a beautiful family. Like those are good, right? You definitely see the difference between level 1 and level 2. All right, level 3. These comments continue the conversation by asking a question. So for anyone who's like, I don't know what to comment with a question. Eventually, you'll figure out like, oh, I shouldn't keep asking this same person all these questions. Like you're not going to say, let's say someone shares they share like a picture of their dinner and you're like, ooh, where did you get that recipe? That's your comment. Great comment. And then they go, oh, here's the link. I found it on this website or whatever. And then you go, where did you buy the ingredients? And they're like, the grocery store. Oh, what grocery store do you shop at? Do you see how that gets a little weird? Um, so you're not going to ask a million questions, but if if you want to comment um, and start a conversation, or if someone comments on something you post and you want to keep that conversation going, level 3 is a great place to be. So this is where the magic happens. Instead of saying like, love this, you could try, love this, what inspired you? Or instead of congratulations, you could say, congratulations, what are you most excited about? I feel like you guys are seeing the difference, right? The levels, each level builds upon the last. And now we get to level 4, which is your top tier of commenting. And this is where relationships are built and real friendships develop. And I'm going to time out for a second, because if anyone is watching this right now telling me, I don't want more friends, I don't want more friends, well, then I would say to you that you don't really want to build a business. Ooh, ooh, I seriously said that. And I mean it, but it hurts my heart to say. If you're like, nope, I have enough friends, not interested in any more friends, then that tells me you're not actually interested in growing your business. Because um like like okay, I'll just tell you from my example. I feel like, or my perspective, and I feel like I've talked about this many times, but my business, my last direct sales business, got to a place where like people in my parties started to feel like friends. Like over the course of a few days, they went from stranger I just met who asked me to send them some samples to, oh man, we could actually be friends. And then they bought something, and then it was like I put them in my follow-up system, and like they joined my group, and they had fun and played with my post in my group. And before you knew it, I'm like, how did I ever live without knowing this person? How great is that? So people in my like parties became friends. And I'm not saying best friends. I'm not going to their, weddings, and we didn't all live in the same area, but we were friendly and it felt good and it felt true. My customers, um, some of them were friends before they became customers, and some of them became friends after they became my customers. Even my team became friends to me. And that's a little, I could go, down a rabbit hole about like, leading a team. And so I don't want to say you have to be careful, but it's a little different dynamic when the person is a part of your team, but that doesn't mean that we could not be friendly, and it could all be very genuine and real and true. Okay. So, yeah, so you should want more friends. That doesn't mean that you have to comment on every single thing they post, and you don't have to message them every day to check in. I'm not asking you for any of that, but um, I'm asking you to just be open to letting friendships happen. Okay, time in. I'm off. Man, y'all really got me on my soapbox. Okay, so here's some examples. I remember when you mentioned you were working towards this. I'm so excited to see it happening. So maybe someone posted about a promotion they got, or a personal goal they hit, or a professional goal that they hit. Like how amazing and genuine is that comment? Like that they will know that you see them, like you've been paying attention, or you're remembering something they told you, or you always have such creative ideas. I love watching what you come up with. Okay, how are y'all feeling? Is anyone feeling better about commenting? Did I have I changed some hearts and minds a little bit? Like, are you seeing that it doesn't have to be as difficult as you think it has to be? We get very caught up in like, oh my gosh, I have to say like the exact right thing. No, you don't. You have to say the exact um, authentic thing. Be you. Be you. Be a little weird if you need to be. I'm often a little weird. Um, Anyways, let's talk about comment recipes because this is really fun. This is for like my people who are like, okay, actually, yeah, this I need maybe like a little bit of a formula and a system to help me. Well, I got you. So recipe number one would be a compliment and a question. So this example is that looks amazing. Which one was your favorite? So maybe someone bought, they bought something new. Um, they made a couple of desserts. They had a party and had to make a lot of food for that. Like compliment question. The next is sorry, my mom texted me to tell me she traded her car. Um, Random, but okay. I'll text mom. I'll text you when I'm done. The next is relate and a question. Do you see questions? Questions are big deal. Okay. This one's funny because this one is me. I have the hardest time keeping plants alive. Any tips? I can't keep a plant alive to save my life. I actually get offended when people buy me plants because I'm like, you didn't give me a gift. You just gave me a job that I know I'm going to fail. So, how lucky for my husband, I don't want him bringing me flowers because that is a task. That is another responsibility, which I don't need. I think I have enough responsibilities. Okay, recipe number three is celebrate plus future. Okay, so congratulations. I can't wait to see what's next for you. And then number four is observation plus curiosity. Okay, that color looks beautiful on you. Where did you find it? How fun is that, y'all? I'm about to wrap it up. So, this week, your challenge is to follow the daily engagement rhythm for 10 minutes each day. We all have 10 minutes. I know I'm saying that as someone who's like, I know how busy I am. Yes, even when I'm not working, my brain is working. It's just how it is. But I believe we can all find 10 minutes a day to do this. And so that is where you focus on your care, your comment, your connect, and your create. And go back and watch this again. If you're like, I didn't take notes, I forget what I'm supposed to do. That's okay. This is here for you. But imagine how much visibility and relationship building you will like create over the next 7 days. Like, I want to hear from y'all. I want you to do this 10 minutes a day for the next week. And then I want you to message me and tell me how you feel. Because I believe that, I believe you're going to feel like good on the inside. And dare I say, you're going to I don't know, have more things to look forward to about your business. I can't imagine that if you don't follow this for 10 days, you're not going to start to see the needle move or see oh, okay, it hasn't actually moved yet, but I know that it will if I continue this. You're going to see the prenatal move. All right. So now I'm going to open it up for questions. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of the slides that I have shared lately since Next Era Week have all had this brain. This brain is our new little mascot. I decided this is our little mascot. So, do you have any questions? Feel free to drop them. I'll hang out for another couple minutes. And if you're like, hey, I would really, really comment like you mean it, well, the link is in the caption. And if you're in the Kid Club or Inner Circle member, check your email in just a bit because it's this many dollars. And if you're not, it's only $5. And it'll probably be $5 for a couple weeks. Because I don't have time for buy in 72 hours before the price goes up. I don't have time for that, friends. And I could give it to everyone for free, but I would be willing to bet that if I gave it to everyone for free, most people wouldn't use it. So you got to have a little skin in the game. So buy me a coffee and it's yours. All right. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments come in or questions, and that's a-okay. Um, I have loved hanging out with y'all tonight, and thank you. I didn't even say this at the beginning. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so cool that I lost power last night. That was not expected, and very frustrating. Like, by the time it came on, like, my battery on my phone was super low. Because even though we were living in, like, days of yore, um, then, you know, I had to use my phone. Okay, Becky asked a great question. What if your friends aren't the most social? Well, go find some new friends. I'm not saying get rid of your friends, but I'm saying look for opportunities um, to make some new connections. And there's so many different ways that you can do that. But if you're not getting um, if you're not getting engagement, like if you post something on your personal page that's like personal and people aren't replying or commenting like consistently, then yeah, we just need to chat about some ways for you to meet some new people. That's what I'd say. I really love this new software. I'm going to take a picture and I'll share it so y'all can see what I see. It's so fancy and it's free, which I love. Okay, well, seeing no other questions at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Replay viewers, hey, you're loved. I hope you made it to the end, and I'll come back in the comments to, I'll keep it on the comments to answer questions because, like, hey, I got to reply to comments too. I want people to feel seen. But yeah, you guys have an amazing, amazing night. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Not sure where that happened. And I look forward to chatting with you all super soon. Bye, friends.